Have you ever made an investment only to see it crash and burn? If so, you're not alone. Investing mistakes are more common than you think. And if you're not careful, they can cost you big time. But here's the thing, you don't have to be one of those people who regrets not knowing the right moves. Mistakes are part of the learning process, but it's how you learn from them that makes all the difference. In this video, I'm going to reveal 5 common investing mistakes and show you exactly how to avoid them, so you don't waste time or money. Are you ready to avoid the pitfalls and make smarter, wealthier decisions? Stay with me, because the last mistake is one that can cost you years of financial freedom, and I'll show you exactly how to avoid it. Recognizing the pitfalls. We've all been there. You make an investment with high hopes, only to watch the value plummet. So, what went wrong? Let's be honest. Investing isn't easy. And if you're a beginner, it's easy to feel lost in a sea of options and strategies. But the truth is, mistakes are inevitable, especially when you're new to investing. The trick is to recognize them before they derail your progress. Don't let these mistakes cost you your future. Let's jump into them. Ready for the first big mistake? Trust me, you won't want to miss this one. It's one of the most common and the easiest to fix. Identifying and avoiding common mistakes. Point 1. Not doing enough research. Mistake number 1. Not doing enough research. It sounds simple, right? But it's easy to get excited and jump into a stock or investment without understanding what you're really buying. This is like putting your money into something you know nothing about. Big mistake. Research is everything when it comes to investing. Do you know what the company does? Are they growing, or are they in a struggling sector? Understand the risks involved and don't just rely on someone else's recommendation. It's your hard-earned cash on the line. Think of it this way. Would you buy a car without checking if it has an engine? Of course not. So why would you buy a stock without knowing what drives its value? Now, speaking of risks, this leads us to mistake number 2. And trust me, this one can cost you big time if you're not careful. Point 2. Chasing quick gains. Mistake number 2. Chasing quick gains. If you've been watching the market for a while, you've probably seen the headlines about the latest hot stock or some crazy overnight returns. Everyone wants the quick win, right? But here's the reality. Chasing quick profits is risky and often leads to more harm than good. Investing is about building wealth over time, not about looking for fast returns. You might make some lucky moves early on, but timing the market isn't sustainable for the long term. Instead, focus on steady growth and diversification. That's where the true money is made. You know that friend who gets really excited about the next hot tip? Yeah, don't be that person. It's like trying to get rich by gambling. Spoiler alert, it doesn't end well. And speaking of gambling, let's talk about putting all your eggs in one basket. This is one mistake you want to avoid at all costs. Stay with me. Point 3. Over-concentration in one asset. Mistake number 3, putting all your eggs in one basket. It's easy to fall into the trap of investing everything you have into one stock or sector that seems promising. But when you over-concentrate your portfolio, you're exposing yourself to a huge amount of risk. Remember, diversification is your friend. You wouldn't bet all your money on one horse in a race, would you? Of course not. The same principle applies to your investments. Imagine you're building a house. Would you only use one type of material to build the entire structure? No, you would use bricks, wood, cement, a variety of materials to make sure it's strong and stable. The same goes for your investments. Now, while we're talking about strategy, there's one more mistake that could be holding you back from reaching your financial goals. And it's something that I see far too often. Point 4. Ignoring fees and expenses. Mistake number 4, ignoring fees and expenses. Let me ask you a question. Did you know that fees can eat into your returns? They can have a huge impact on how much you make in the long run. Hidden fees in mutual funds, brokerage commissions, and even some investment apps can reduce your overall profit without you even realizing it. Imagine you invest $1,000, but the fees take a chunk out every year. Over time, those fees can add up to thousands of dollars, and you won't even know it. It's like going to a buffet and paying for a plate that you never even ate, except you're paying for it every single year. Pay attention to those fees. All right, now we're getting to the last mistake. And this one is crucial for your future financial success. I'm talking about something that can make or break your wealth building journey. Point 5, not having a long-term plan. Mistake number 5, not having a long-term plan. This one is critical. So many people get into investing, but they forget one of the most important aspects, a clear plan for the future. You can't just throw money at a stock and hope for the best. You need to know why you're investing and what your goals are. Are you saving for retirement? Building wealth for your future family? Or maybe you're trying to pay off debt. Whatever your goal, your strategy should align with your vision. Investing without a plan is like going on a road trip without a map. Sure, you might end up somewhere interesting, but it's probably not where you wanted to be. Investing isn't about rushing. It's about patience, strategy, and consistency. If you take the time to build a solid, long-term plan, your future self will thank you. So let's quickly recap. 1. Do your research. 2. Avoid chasing quick gains. 3. Diversify your investments. 4. Pay attention to fees. 5. Have a long-term plan. These are the keys to avoiding common investing mistakes and putting yourself on the path to wealth. And here's the best part. You have the power to start now. Don't wait for tomorrow. Start making smarter decisions today. If you found this video helpful, smash that like button and make sure to subscribe for more finance tips that'll help you grow your wealth. Comment below with your #1 investing mistake or the one you're going to avoid moving forward. I can't wait to hear from you. Start investing smart today.